Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's been a couple of weeks because of our holiday last week. So, welcome back, everyone. If you're watching this on the replay, if you're watching this live, we'll be seeing a few of you join on very shortly. So, I didn't quite have time to fill in a little bit more of the details on the post. I think I'll leave that until afterwards. So, we don't have a complicated mantra today, so you don't need to read that. You can just be present with me and I'll share everything and I'll put the rest of the details up for those on the replay. Good morning. Good morning, Kerry. Yes, it is shorter again. Thank you. I know. I cut my hair a couple of weeks ago. Well, I didn't cut my hair. Someone cut my hair for me. A couple of weeks ago. And then I went, you know what? I'm sick of this hair over my ears. So we cut off more. I'm getting used to it. It goes curly again when it's dry. But in the mornings when you see me, I've always just not long been up out of bed. And like everybody else. And normally had to wet my hair down. Good morning, good morning. Who else is here with us this morning? Good morning, Yvette. Hello to you, my love. Trying to give you a little heart, didn't want to. This morning we have solar plexus. And I have to make sure that I've got the screen far enough away that you can actually see that I'm wearing something. Otherwise I'm not careful. It looks like I'm not. Don't you love a sarong? I love a sarong in the morning. Throw it on. Amanda, good morning. Yes, we haven't seen you. You've been in New Zealand for 7 weeks. Awesome. I bet that has been amazing. Do you have family over there? Well, we've had a little bit of on again, off again over Christmas and then the long weekend. So we are back for a while. And we're at solar plexus. And this week with solar plexus, I want to really dive into this digestion and willpower. Thanks, Yvette. You're loving the shorter hair. I can challenge you to cut your hair off. And I don't know Amanda's hair, but Kerry's got long hair too. That would be really, really interesting if you both cut your hair off. Now, I'm just looking at the internet connection here and it just looks a bit weird, but I'm getting messages from you. And Amanda's been traveling. Oh, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Love New Zealand. Some of our best memories from New Zealand, traveling with the boys in a camper van. It's such a great place to travel, isn't it? That sounds wonderful. So sometimes when we're doing things like traveling, we have a lot of willpower. And when we're doing things that are a little more challenging, our willpower isn't there. Oh, good morning. Danielle, your hair is stunning. But Danielle, good morning. Amanda got her hair cut in New Zealand as well. Yvette's like, no. Oh, I love it. Let's just talk about hair. So funny. All right, so solar plexus and willpower. Oh, you know that feeling when you get, a block in your gut, in your stomach, and you just feel kind of handicapped from doing anything. You get that knot. So, fear is a real hijacker of our will. And when we are doing something against our will, when we feel a lot of resistance around something, how much harder does it feel? Right? It feels so much more like we're walking through toffee. We need so much more energy to do something, like we're dragging our feet. So when our solar plexus is functioning well, things are more easily digested, right? We can process. This is not just about the digestion of the food we eat. It's about digesting our world. It's about processing the physical, the emotional, the mental, so that we know whether something is actually for us. If we say yes to something that's not for us, we're going to be dragging our feet through it. If we say yes to something where we really are on board, then we have so much more energy. Yes, like when we're traveling or we're doing something that feels really fun. But there are times when we do things that don't feel quite so fun. And at those times, we need to remember the why beyond that thing that might be a little bit difficult. Yesterday, for example, I had to do some marketing copy, and I haven't done some of that stuff in a while after doing it a lot when I had my bigger business. But, I want to be extending myself out with my music, and there's a little bit more fear around that. I'm going to be going a little bigger. I want to have speakers, and I have speakers. I'm going to be powering up and going to some new places, and all of that brings with it that little bit of fear, that new edge, and having to do some of those chunky things for me, like the marketing side of things and all of that. So you have to remember the why beyond that thing that is in between where you are now and where you want to be, in order to fuel your will and free up the energy around that thing that you may have to do, right? At the same time, good morning, Amanda. We need to learn to sit with our fears and process and digest what is going on for us if it is a majority fear thing which is stopping us from moving through. Now, we're not here to process that stuff today in the meditation. What we're here to do is to ignite the solar plexus fire, which will give you the energy and the capacity to sit and to digest, and to actually be able to free up the energy to even be able to say yes to something that's a little bit scary. Yeah? So this meditation is great if you are feeling a little stuck, if you are feeling a little low energy, if you are feeling like you need to ignite some juice, or you need to process something or digest, or even for your actual physical digestion. Really, really great. We're going to be using a breathing practice, which you're going to see me in reverse here, but breathing through your right nostril. This is actually my right. Breathing in through your right nostril and out through your left. This is a specific practice to activate actually more of your sympathetic nervous system, which helps us in digestion. It ignites our fire and our action. We're going to then follow this up with alternate nostril breathing, left and right, to balance out that energy, because we don't want anyone overstimulating their right. So if you feel like supercharged and lots of energy, you might not want to do this meditation to bring in more of that right side. But I'm going to leave that up to you. Most of us need a little bit more. So that's our breath for today. And then we're going to be activating with the Bij mantra of Ram, Ram. And sometimes I feel guided to like bring a little bit of clapping here or rubbing to your belly to just really shake that up and bring some heat in. The color of your solar plexus is this beautiful yellow, which I'm so blessed to have Sarah Jane Welsh's picture here, and we have the beautiful sun. It might be a moon, but it's very, very golden yellow. That's the sort of color of your solar plexus. So you can bring that in. And what else? Mudra. I love Mrit Sanjivini mudra for this. All of the fingers together apart from the little finger. This helps to strengthen our heart, which we really need, right? That the heart, the desire, our heart-centeredness when we are working through things that need a little bit more willpower. We must remember not to get stuck in the ego and just push. We still want to stay centered. We still want to stay centered in our womb heart. But this mudra helps us to develop our capacity to be a spiritual warrior, right? To just keep being steady and move through and blast that path with the power of our presence, right? With the fire of our presence. So are you ready to bring some fire in, everyone? So we'll start in Mrit Sanjivini, unless we do some clapping or we bring the hands to the solar plexus. Let's see how we go. So resting the hands here. Take a moment as you close your eyes to feel where you are at with your will right now. Where is your energy? Do you have some unprocessed, undigested things happening in your world that you need to spend some time to digest? Are you pushing through resistance or sitting back because of resistance right now? Do you have good energy levels, or are you struggling with your energy? You get to bring your intention into today's meditation. What is it that you want to light a fire around or within? Let's drop that into the fire of our solar plexus, your intention. I'm going to start by just welcoming all of your surroundings, anything you're picking up in your sensory field, what you can hear, what you can smell, what you can sense with your body, what you can taste in your mouth. Welcome all of that sensory input. Welcome your environment, just as it is. And then draw your awareness into a deeper place within your body. Feel yourself literally drawing back from the external to the internal, in, back, and down in your body. And anchor your awareness in your pelvic bowl. For women, your womb space. For men, your hara. Feel that warm, weighted sensation as you anchor into your pelvis, anchor into your center. And from here, root down, plug into the earth. Send those roots all the way down, down, down to the heart and fire of Mother Earth, who never gives up, who continues to blaze in order to grow. Breathing in your awareness up now through your legs, through your seat, and into your solar plexus, which is the space below your sternum and above your belly button. So if you would like to rest your hand there to give yourself a little bit more feedback, just rest your hand. And you feel the warmth of your hand. Keep one hand in the mudra. And draw your awareness into the solar plexus from the sensation at your skin and hug it in towards your spine. And imagine this golden sun glowing here at your solar plexus. And this fire at your solar plexus that we're going to be breathing into and increasing is here to process, help you digest the dross from life, the hangover stuff that's left over from different situations that can hinder and hold you back from shining brightly. So before we come into the breath, just check your posture here, that you aren't collapsed at solar plexus. This is a classical point at which we collapse, and I see it in people's spine, that little bit of roundedness at the back. So lift up a little and open your solar plexus so that this light that you have within you can shine straight out and doesn't end up collapsing in on itself or shining to the ground. You want to shine that straight out like a headlight. And let's begin with the right nostril breathing. We're going to breathe in through the right and out through the left. In through the right and out through the left. So we can bring one hand to the face and just lightly touch eyebrow center and use the thumb and ring finger to gently Very, very gently press in on the nostrils, not so much that you deviate your septum and you press into the septum, but just enough to slightly close the nostril. So closing the left nostril, breathe in through the right. Release, close the right nostril, breathe out through the left. And then repeat, breathing in through the right, just get that action. And out through the left. Now let's make a nice equal count. So breathing in for a rhythm of 4. And out for 4. Count in your own head so that you find a rhythm that is nice and slow, but that works for you without strain. Just breathing in through the right. And out through the left. Next time you breathe out through your left, just rest your hand down and take a few natural breaths. Notice how you feel. We're just going to do a cycle of 3 of alternate nostril breathing, where we breathe in through the left and out through the right, and then back in through the right, out through the left. Just to balance this out. So bringing your hands back up to your face, close down the right nostril, inhale through the left, and exhale through the right. Inhale right, exhale left. That's 1 round, 2 more rounds. Inhale left, exhale right, inhale right, and exhale left. And 1 more. Inhale left, exhale right, inhale right, and exhale left. And then bringing your hand back down, and just notice how you feel, bringing attention to your solar plexus. And as you breathe now, continue to imagine this golden sun burning up the fire of resistance, the fire of heaviness, the fire of fear. Throw into this fire anything that is contributing to this resistance, this fear, this heaviness, related to your intention. What is it that you want to throw into this fire? And as we come into the Bij mantra of Ram, as we stoke the fire now with our mantra Ram, I want you to visualize and imagine all of this stuff, your dross, the things that you want to burn up, going into the fire and going up in this beautiful flames. of sacred fire. And if you want to keep one hand on your solar plexus just to create that real physical connection, it's really helpful. Taking a breath in. Ram, Ram, Ram. Feel the vibrations emanating from solar plexus. Ram, 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 Ram. And take those rams softer and then internally. Ram, 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 repeating the mantra just internally now, continue to stoke the fire and sense into the frequency of vibration. And then let go of the mantra and feel what's there. Feel yourself brightening, not just physically but emotionally, as your solar plexus fire continues to burn up all the dross that is creating heaviness and resistance in your world. Can you feel that quiet joy creeping in? Breathe into it. Invite more of that. A lightness of being. Steadfast and sure. And with this energy, visualize yourself moving through your day. If there are particular tasks or things that before felt a little challenging, when you bring that intention in, feel yourself moving through that. Feel yourself in this heightened solar plexus energy, moving with willpower, moving with lightness, moving with joy. Willing is the word, willing. When we can bring our willingness, there is energy. Spend a few moments now just sitting with that, continuing to feed the fire of the will, aligned with your highest self. To move you forward on the path of alignment and the growth that that entails, but with lightness, with a light, easy step. With energy and with joy. And feeling your intention for today's meditation, and feeling now an affirmation arising within you, and affirming what is it that you would like to affirm for yourself that is needed in order to continue to feed this will, this lightness, this energy. Whenever your mind or your body perhaps starts to dig in a little with old stories or fears, what do you need to affirm that is going to bring back this feeling, this energy to support you in moving forward willingly? What is your affirmation? Let that come to you now. And keep repeating that. It might take a little bit to really fully settle in. Sit with your affirmation, repeat it until it really lands in you, gets clear. And take a deeper breath in and out. Feeling your physical body. Becoming aware of your surroundings. Keeping this affirmation in your awareness and how you're feeling as you slowly open your eyes to check in. And notice how you feel when you open your eyes and you engage with the world. This crucial step to hold on and sustain the feeling as we go back into the world, not just go, oh, that was the meditation, put it over here. Can you hold that feeling? How are you feeling? What is your affirmation? If you feel to share that, put it in the chat below. Because as I say, verbalizing brings it into another realm, right? Another layer of being that supports you as we start to move out from this space, out into the world. For me, there's a feeling of peace and lightness. I think lightness is the biggest quality I can feel here right now. And a quiet sort of optimism, this just peaceful optimism, positivity. What are we feeling, everyone? Anyone feel to write some words in around that? Oh dear, we did have a few dropouts through there looking at our connection. Hopefully it came through. It looks like you're all on here still, so fingers crossed that came through and the replay will be great. All right, I'm going to head off and we'll see what comments come through afterwards. And again, a great one to keep working with this week and keep stoking that fire, stoking your will, stoking your joy. Next week we'll go a little deeper into another aspect of solar plexus. So this is really great preparation for you to be able to feel more of the qualities that we're going to look at next week. Carrie, little message just come through. Today is my day, tomorrow is my day, the next day is my day, yes, each day is my day. Yes, each day is your day to align to whatever is the highest for you. It's like every breath, every day, every part of the day. Sometimes we lose a part of our day and we go, what even happened? I don't even know. It went a little awry and it's like, but I get to start again, and now I get to reclaim this part of my day and be in my joy. Do what feels good for me. And if we have some challenges within that we don't necessarily want to do, but we think of the why, we feel into the why, or we say no. All right, beautiful souls, have a wonderful day and a great week, and I will see you next week. And if anyone is actually up the coast, we've got a few events coming up. If anyone is up the coast this week, I will be singing with the Kirtan Collective on Saturday up at Timbirwa. Check my page for the event details. That's always a lot of fun. And the following week, they've just organised to be playing in Mullaney. So if anyone's up in Mullaney, that'll just be me playing. So it'll be real journey songs. We'll be doing some pranayama in there. I will be playing and bringing in some of my loop station songs. It's going to be like really, really fun, really connected. So very healing, soothing, uplifting, all of the things on a very cellular level. And yeah, I would love to see some of you up there, or let people know if you know anyone up the hill. And then back here on Bribey at the beginning of March. So a few musical opportunities. This is the year. All right, everyone, have a great week yourself, and I'll see you again real soon.